Dave, tomorrow night you get to join an elite club as far as head coaches in the NHL, 1,000 games. Just what does that mean to you? And are you enjoying coaching as much at 1,000 as you were game number one?
Yeah, game number one I was really nervous. Game number 1,000 I don't think I'll be that nervous. So that part of it, yeah, I've been real fortunate to be around for a long time. And I still enjoy doing it. When you get on the bench, it's the closest thing as you can be to being a player, and you're involved in the game. So that part of it is still a lot of fun for me, a lot of fun. And I think the thing that makes it enjoyable for the coach is when you enjoy working with the players you have. This has been it's been a fun year, with the way our teams, all the different parts of our team has come together. So in that sense, it's 1,000, but I just look at it as a whole season. It's been a lot of fun.
The game has changed so dramatically since 2002. Have you had to evolve as a coach, or is coaching?
Well, coaching, there's a part of coaching that's still coaching. You evolve with the times of the game and of the personalities. It's young players have a much bigger role in the game. Social media has a bigger role in the game. I mean, the game continues to evolve. So if you don't evolve with it, you're going to be behind. But you look at where the game was, hooking, holding, big, heavy. When you got a lead, you weren't giving up the lead. And my first few teams I coached in Dallas, we were a big, strong team that just get one and we could bank on that. So the game has changed that way. I think the game's faster. The skill level in the game continues to rise every year. With the young players coming in our game, you just see the talent that they have. It continues to evolve. So I think the game, it's like anything else. It's when you have a company, you try to improve it. When you're in a business of the game, you try to improve it every year, and it keeps evolving.
Dave, you were an assistant coach for the Kings before becoming a head coach. How did that prepare you, and how well did that serve you to becoming a head coach in the NHL?
I had 3 real enjoyable years in LA, and I worked for Andy Murray there. But the organization there was just top notch. It was Dave Taylor was the general manager, same ownership. Mr. Anschutz was the owner. It was very enjoyable. I'd come out of being a coach and general manager of a team and kind of running my own team to going there as an assistant, so I had a lot of time to kind of look around and just see all the parts of a major organization and what it does, and it was very impressive the way the Kings ran things. That was my first year there. Was the year they went into the Staples Center, and very enjoyable to go into a building like that. So real, that was a great experience for me going through that, just with the people that I worked with there, and just the class and the way that organization carried itself was it was a great learning experience for me.
Are you glad that you were an NHL assistant before becoming a head coach? Could you imagine doing it, skipping that step? Or?
I was interviewed for a job or two before that, but I think all the steps in place, in hindsight, back then I thought I could coach anybody, right? So just sign me up. But in hindsight, I'd been out of the NHL in the minors, and even though you're close to what's going on in the NHL, but I'd been out of it for 5 years, and then so to get back in the NHL and as an assistant for 3 years, I ran the defense in LA. So to get, in actual fact, if you look at the guy running defense, actually coaches against the other team's head coach, because that's the forwards, right? So learning matchups, learning coaches' tendencies, all those things for 3 years of the NHL coaches, as well as getting to know the players that had come into the league over the last 5 years. So that part of it was very valuable, and just knowing the league and know how the league works.